Well, good morning, everyone. I guess it is still the same morning from the previous episode, but what do you know? We have a lot more work ahead of us, so we need to get right into it. As you guys will remember, last week's episode, we saw that there was some soybean fields that we needed to harvest. So we did end up borrowing the equipment, and so that's what we're going to focus on, is these two fields right here. But I did see that field 8 with the sunflowers is also ready, so I quickly grabbed that while we were at it. At the bottom, you'll see one sugar beet and one potato harvest. I didn't want to do those, so I don't think I'm going to attempt them. I think that those usually end up costing me more money than they make me, so I'm going to leave them alone for now. Besides, we got plenty of stuff to do. So let's find a piece of equipment we can fire up. And let's get started here. So this is going to be field 16. And we'll grab this combine right here. This is actually a decent sized combine, honestly. Like, that header is pretty nice and it's got a long spout on it. Oh, we'll jump in there, fire that up, and let's go hire a worker right away. On field 20, we have this other class combine, and yeah, this one is a fair bit smaller, but that's alright because it's doing a smaller field anyway. And I'm gonna just do one or two passes along this edge here, just because those power poles are so incredibly close to the field that I feel like the combines will be tangling in there anyway. And then once we get to the other end, I'll jump in my combine and I'll set that guy in motion. Klaus always has a fun looking combine. They have a bunch of different colors in a combination, red and green and whites. It looks really interesting, but I think it is sort of pleasing to the eyes, honestly. Not sure why, but it just feels like it is. So he's off doing his thing. We're gonna go chase this combine because we want to set them on the long way too. Up and get in. Yeah, once it reaches the end of this row, we're going to send him on the long side of the field so he can follow along with that yellow combine there. That way, you know, they get a little more work done before they have to turn around. As you can see on field 20 here, there's a bunch of old tires right here, and those have been the bane to my harvesting experience for quite a while. So in order to prevent the combine from stopping there every single time, I'm just going to go ahead and trim around it already. I'm just going to go up against it, and we'll make one little circular path around it, and that should prevent the combine from catching it when it goes by for the next time around. You just know that it will catch it on its way back. That is pretty well guaranteed. So something like that. I will turn off this harvester, and now that wheel is fully exposed, or tire, I think the combine will know what to do. Get this guy back in position, rehire him, and away he goes. For field 20, we will use the dump truck, seeing as it's not as big as 16. And then with 16, we'll have the grain cart as well as the tipper. I think that should work pretty well. So it's nice and easy to switch between both units. Should make it fairly simple to work with. Now, it is my understanding that both of these neighbors want their soybeans hauled off to Grain West Silo, which is sort of to my left, if you can imagine, right where those evergreen trees are kind of standing alone. There you go, the buildings are popping up now. There it is. Yes, that's where we're going to be delivering those. Shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Well, now, in the true spirit of harvest, it started to rain. So isn't that fun? I'm just going to empty out the combines and wait for the rain to end, and then we'll set them back on their way. It's not going to be raining for too terribly long, I'm sure. I'm not too worried. Let me just turn off that combine so we're not wasting extra fuel. And we'll go and get that next combine there as well. And I'll do the same thing on the other field. The combines are all stopped anyway. And we'll go and empty them out. And maybe if we've something full, we can actually ship out a load. This one is definitely not even close to empty, but maybe the other field is. I don't know. We'll see. It is still raining, and I don't see where. I mean, yeah, there is one cloud above us, but that should not be causing thunder. And it's a little foggy and cloudy out that way, but overall not bad. This should not be a rain day, but it's okay. All that we're going to do, we're going to go to our house. We're going to go have us a really nice quick nap, because we've been working really hard, and we deserve a little bit of a break. So we're going to go over to the house. We're going to go take a quick little nap, and then after an hour or two we should be back at it, and the rain will probably be stopped. How's my dog bowl? Perfect. Alright, we'll see you after my nap. And now would you look at that, 9:21 now. We are back. We can get our combines going again, if I can ever find them again. There we are. One last one, somewhere. Where are you at, Mr. Combine? There you are. Perfect. So everyone is happy now. I should have covered the grain. I didn't even do that. That's hilarious. Now someone's going to get right soggy grain. That's alright. I'm not worried. It's just a game. But if I would have wanted to do the right thing, I probably would have covered that grain. Now just look at that. The combines are cutting side by side. They get all of it. This was not even pre-planned, but for some reason they seem to be cutting exactly 100% side by side, with the cross in the back and the yellow combine, my combine, a little bit in the lead. That's just so cool. Gotta get a side shot of that. Just gotta love when it looks like that. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And both of these are flashing. This cloth here I could understand, but the other one I just emptied. I don't know why it's still flashing. And that's beside the point. You can tell this field will not take long till it's done either. And we're well over halfway done here. And everything is going to Grain West silo there. So it shouldn't be too long. And the other one is just finishing up, the other field. That is awesome. It's exactly what we wanted. So I'm really happy with the progress thus far. I'm just going to take a look at my map while I'm thinking of it. So right now we're dealing with 20 here. Let's just have a look and see what the line looks like. Yeah, you can tell it's just about done. Okay, if that tractor's getting loaded, we may as well grab the dump truck. And let's get the little cloths unloaded here so you can finish off till the end of the row. And you know, in hindsight, I think this little cloth can just sit back. My yellow combine has a bigger header, so I need that combine to come back my way anyway. So why not give it a chance to turn around at the far end and come back, and it can meet my dump truck right here. This little cloth combine can be returned. With 47,000 liters in the grain cart right now, it is almost just about enough to fill up that semi-trailer that we have parked at the far end. It won't be quite enough, but I have a feeling once we unload the cloths here, then we'll have more than enough. And it's not going to be that many more loads until we are all done this field. So the soybean harvest was not that terribly long, but you know, it was good. We're enjoying it. I do feel as though maybe these soybeans weren't properly fertilized. Once I get closer to this combine, I just want to kind of hop out real quick and take a look, see what the fertilizing was at. Fertilized was 100% and yield bonus at 98, so no, that was good. I don't know, for some reason it just seems like it's not a whole lot, but maybe that's just me having high expectations for soybeans. I'm thinking about doing mostly soybeans for next year. Soybeans don't produce the most bushels per acre, you could say, but they do carry a really good price per acre. So when you factor in what their price is and then do the math per acre, how much it actually is, then it's a decent price. In fact, some YouTubers who are a lot more mathematically gifted than I am, they would argue that out of all of the grains, soybeans would be probably the top earner. The only ones that would really beat it out would be things like cotton and your root crops. And depending on how you play it, you could also make more money with hay and that, but that is a lot more labor intensive doing bales. And here we go, 65,000 liters in the grain cart, so I think this is going to fill it. Got a good feeling about this. Why don't we take a look and see if we can't fill up this trailer. Something tells me that should not be very hard to do. As you could tell, it's over halfway full. Like when I dumped the last grain cart, it was already at 50%, and it's just continuing to fill here. I gotta see, there you go, still kept 11,000 liters. Fascinating. Well, then I guess we can park that there, and let's just take a look at our dump truck. It looks like that combine is almost done. Very good. I think we should grab the truck while we still have a bit of a chance. We'll fire that truck up and let's go deliver this grain. Now, because we're doing two identical fields, I have a feeling that it's probably going to first top off whatever soybeans came off of one field. So most likely field 20 is going to be finished first, and then whatever is left of it will be from field 16 here beside me on the left. That's just my suspicion. Like, I don't think the game knows which soybeans came from what field, so we should be able to see right shortly what the deal all is. But it looks like field 20 is all done now, so that is good. I'm just gonna get the combine to finish dumping everything in there, and then we can go deliver this product as well. See how much of this is actually going to go for this field, or what the deal is all going to be. It's going to be fun to see. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see where we're at. This ought to definitely complete one contract. So here's the hoping that it will complete 20, and then it'll automatically go into field 16. That is a lot of soybeans. And it looks like we're hitting the ceiling. Oh yeah, we're definitely hitting the ceiling. That's rough. This trailer is not designed for this elevator. Alright, bring that back down. 70% transported for field 16, that's it. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I guess we know that then. This is my field here, 17. I haven't cultivated or done anything here yet. Fascinating. Looks like they left a little corner here as well as out there. And here we see a stare down. Looks like these combines are going to have a bit of a collision. That's kind of funny. What we should do, we should fire this guy. We'll lower, turn on harvester. We'll cut this swath off, and then this way that yellow combine will go the opposite direction. We'll open up the pipe. Let's see if it can reach from here. Can you do it? Oh, that's not even cool, man. That's not even cool. Anyway, we want to get out of the way of the yellow combine so it can do its thing. Hopefully that's enough room for it. If not, we can always, you know, go a little further. Something like so. And then that way the yellow combine can go back to the other side. And this one can go to the far end because we don't really care about this combine. It'll get returned to its owner anyway as soon as we click that we finish the contract. See? That worked out perfectly. Look at me being a peacemaker and all that. You know it's a big header when your dump truck can be parked like this to get loaded. That is actually hilarious. But yeah, we're all done the field now. Look at that. It is all done. So it'll just be a little bit of delivering grain yet, and we should be out of here. If you take a look right here, you see this orange stripe disappear. That's what it's like. Well, that's what it's all about. So yeah, for my next business, I'm gonna have to take care of field number 8, which is sunflower. But because last week's episode was already about sunflowers, I don't think I'm gonna turn this into an episode. It's just too much repeat stuff, right? And we don't need to see that. One final load. Now I don't know how much of this we're going to dump. Okay. Looks like field 20 is halfway done. So I'm just gonna kind of be a little bit skittish here. Look at that. And we still kept 22,000. I was hoping for 10,000 liters of soybeans, and it looks like I got double that. That is fantastic news, guys. So I'm gonna go bring this on home. I'll see you guys in my silo. And there we have it. It is all in there. Time to take a look and see what we got. So soybeans has the least amount right now, but not to worry. We'll be adding more grains in here as we go on, and we're going to be selling a lot too in the coming months. But you guys already know what it means. When we're all done dumping our grain, then that is pretty well the end of the episode. So much like every other time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for everyone that's jumped on board lately, and I've seen the subscriber count jump up a fair bit. I am honestly humbled and amazed, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. The support is real. I honestly appreciate every single one of you that watch my video. Even if you guys just have it playing in the background as your ASMR, as your music you gotta have playing while you're cutting boards to make a deck, to do your dishes, it don't matter. Just keep it on and keep it playing. It's all good. It's the views that count, at least in YouTube's algorithm. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much again, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.